What's going on, guys? Don't you love when you're making videos and people walk past and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, I'm in the parking lot at LA Fitness and I want to talk to you today about gaining weight while you're on Adderall, because that shit knocks out your appetite really hard. So let's get it started. So first of all, I have been taking Adderall, or I guess technically Concerta, and Ritalin since I was in like third grade, so good few years, and I recently switched to Adderall. And the one thing that I found that helps me the most is that you got to take it at the right time when you eat. So if I wake up and if I take Adderall before I eat, appetite's done for the day. If I take it after I eat, my appetite's still done for the day. I take my Adderall or my Concerta or whatever I take while I'm eating. So I'll have a little bit, then I'll take my pills and then I'll eat. And that's helped me the most, kind of sustain the appetite. So second thing that I found helps me gain weight on Adderall is you got to drink a lot of water, you got to regulate it, and I have a little Fitbit that helps me out a lot. And you also have to make yourself eat. And, maybe not all the time, but you have to get into a schedule of eating and drinking around the same times. So, for example, if I take my Adderall at like 9 in the morning, I know if I'm used to eating lunch at like 1 or 2 or something like that, and if I do it for like a week, even if I like drink water at that time, then I get hungry and thirsty at that time around 1, or even for dinner at a certain time. Because if you make yourself eat for like a week at specific times, then your body just naturally gets hungry and thirsty, so it's easier to eat at those times. Another thing that I found is super important, at least for me, to help beef up my appetite when I'm taking Adderall, is you gotta snack, and you gotta snack often. So for example, even if you do these things that I've been saying, like the first 2 things, you take your pill with food, and then you regulate kind of your water and your food intake at certain times throughout the day to get on a schedule. If you're still not that hungry, just snack, you know what I mean? Force yourself to eat like a little bit of a snack or just something throughout the day, because once that wears off, like once the pill wears off, it's like your appetite, your hunger rushes back. So that's when you can load up on calories really quick. Definitely the last thing, probably the biggest barrier that prevented me from gaining weight was I just told myself stories of why I couldn't. I always said like, oh, well, my appetite's naturally not there, and on top of that, like I'm a hard gainer, and like, oh, I also take Adderall and stimulants, so it just knocks out my appetite, so I can't gain weight. And it's like, once I got up to a point where like I need to gain weight, like for my own personal reasons, then like you just have to knock all of those down and realize you're not where you want to be because of yourself. And that was my biggest struggle. And once I got up to a certain age, I'm like, fuck this, like I just need to make myself eat and figure something out. And no one really talks about how to gain weight on Adderall. And I've gained, it's been over the course of 4 years, but I've gained like 35 pounds. So you can definitely do it. It's not impossible. Just remember, you got to keep going, and you can't stand in your own way. I will give you one more thing that has helped me out a lot. If you do take Adderall, I would, suggest talking to your doctor, but I get something that's also prescribed to me, and it's called Periactin. I think it's an allergy pill, and I don't have allergies, but the side effect is that it gives you an appetite. So I take that. That also helps me a lot. Again, that's going to be something that you have to talk to your doctor about. Maybe not specifically that, but who prescribes you your pills, I would go talk to them and just kind of express that you're having a hard time trying to gain that weight, and they should definitely be able to help you out. They're doctors. That's why they're there. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Be sure to hit the like button. It's not up here. Be sure to subscribe. There should be a little button up here. Throw it down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions on how to gain weight while you're on Adderall. If you have any tips or anything, because I'd love to learn more about it. And I just want to give information out there that could help people. I'm also going to be trying to make videos every Wednesday, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. And yeah, I think that is it. I'm going to go hit the gym, LA Fitness, because I am tweaking off this coffee and pre-workout, and it's killing me. So yeah, that's it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one.